Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So my name is Jason. I'm predominantly a trader, but also keen on crypto and really see the advantages in cryptocurrency that a long-term investment. But I've recently seen a lot of people jumping on the Shiba Inu bandwagon, trying to get their 100x or go to the moon. So today I thought I'd break it down, give my take on where I think the actual coin is at, where it might go in the next sort of 6 months or maybe a year, and is it a good investment? So as always, I'd recommend everybody doing their own due diligence and market research before investing anything into any cryptocurrency, because although the gains can be great, the losses can also be equally as catastrophic. So again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is my opinion and what I'm looking to do in the future. So for those of you who don't know what Shiba Inu is, basically it's a meme token that was launched to be the Doge killer. Now again, going back in time, Doge was launched about 7 or 8 years ago, and obviously was seen as a bit of a joke to Bitcoin when that started taking off about 2014. And really sort of that has seen a massive escalation and rise in the past sort of 6 months or a year. And we've seen huge gains, thousands of percent within Dogecoin. And obviously Shiba Inu is trying to cash in on that one. But where I see Shiba Inu is slightly different is they've now developed their own ecosystem that actually allows other tokens to be staked, buried, obviously the leash and the bone example, and therefore they're also looking at doing Shiba swap, where you can stake your coins and get fantastic returns. And I don't think Doge is doing that. So the whole ecosystem within Shiba Inu is growing, and also the SHIBARMY, the community around it, is also growing in massive strength. We can also see as soon as anything like this starts to gain momentum and gets a bit of traction, the mainstream media starts jumping on the bandwagon. We're now seeing articles in daily newspapers where Shiba Inu is now touted as the next big thing. That just builds more momentum where the coin can actually get increased market cap. Now, if you search YouTube, there are hundreds, if not thousands of videos telling you that Shiba Inu is going to go to the moon. It's going to go to a penny very soon. But if you start breaking down what's actually behind Shiba Inu, it's not looking that positive on that front. I'll give you my reasons why. Now we can see from the market cap that Shiba Inu is now ranked number 9 in all coins, not just meme coins, amongst all coins in the whole crypto industry, and starting to make massive gains. Even over the past month, we've seen 1,000% increase in the Shiba Inu value. And a lot has come down to where coins have been burnt, and also just the hype and expectation around the coin and gaining momentum. But the market cap is valued basically on the number of tokens in circulation against the price of the token. Now, if we were to hit 1 penny, which a lot of people are seeing, the actual market cap of Shiba Inu would be so vast, it would eclipse everything in the current crypto market. And that's why I don't think it's going to get to a penny without some massive interventions coming through and a significant amount of burning happening to the actual available tokens. So when you're talking in excess of 300 trillion tokens out there, you can see that even a market cap of a penny, this is going to be valued at trillions and trillions of dollars. And just for that alone, it doesn't make it worthwhile. So to get that burn rate down to get where a penny could be viable, you're almost looking, it's going to have to be almost at a 90% plus burn of available tokens. And although there have been significant burn rates, I really don't believe that there's going to be enough of a burn in the next 6 months or a year to bring it up to that 1 penny. But as always, these are long-term investments, long-term strategies, especially what I'm looking at. So this could be 5 years in the same sort of scale that Dogecoin took to get from where it was to valued almost up to $1 recently before it crashed. People in the crypto world get really excited about 100x. They like to see 100 times the initial value of the coin. So let's say you put $1,000 in, you'd be taking out $100,000, which is a significant return on investment. Now, Shiba Inu token has done 10x in the past month with that 1,000% return. Now, what conditions do I think it needs to do to take another 10x, which will bring up to that 100x from its initial launch value? So the first condition, I think, needs to be available on a lot more platforms to be able to buy cryptocurrency. Now, a lot of people are quite loyal to where they buy, whether it's through Coinbase or Robinhood or Binance. They don't want the hassle of having to go through the whole verification process and creating all new accounts all over the place and multi-factor authentication. I like to stick with one particular platform. I know I'm very much similar in that vein. And so with it not being available on Robinhood right now, there's a massive market out there, especially in the United States, where people cannot buy Shiba Inu easily. So when it becomes available, and there is talk of that happening very soon, it's going to open up the market to a huge market, and they'll be flooding in to buy Shiba Inu tokens. Now, as always, the more people want to buy, that just pushes the price up and up. Whether it's enough to get to 10x, I don't know, but another few factors added to that would definitely see it get to that 10x. Now, the second factor would be more of a burn. Obviously, if there are more tokens in circulation, obviously the value is not going to be as high. You start taking those tokens out of circulation, and therefore there's less around. Therefore, the supply and demand balance is slightly different, and therefore the price has to go up. So let's say there was another burn of 25%, which again, let's say 100 trillion tokens. It's not massive in the actual scheme of things, but again, it would really push the price up significantly. And again, that coupled with more available platforms to buy it on, that would definitely see a price increase. So the third thing would be community. The community around the Shiba token, the SHIB army, is huge. It's growing massively. There are hundreds of thousands of followers for the Twitter accounts. There are dedicated SHIB army accounts as well, all over the place. There's Telegram groups. They're really building that momentum. And as it gains momentum, it gets more popular and more tweets and trending, then gets more focus and attention from other media outlets. We've seen it on CNBC, we've seen it in local newspapers and national newspapers. So we can see that as that excitement builds, more people get excited and want to get on the bandwagon. Then that happened with Bitcoin probably around about 2017, 2018. It was everywhere. Every newspaper was saying they were a Bitcoin millionaire by simple investing. Now, are you going to get a millionaire from Shiba tokens? Potentially, if you've got a lot of investment in or you got in early, but there's definitely more hype around it. It's going to start pushing the price up. Now, the fourth thing is if it's going to get a celebrity or a big business endorsement. Now, we've seen with Elon Musk, he really wanted to get behind Bitcoin. He bought $1.5 billion of it before he realized it wasn't an environmentally friendly coin and started to back out of that route within Tesla. Obviously, then got behind Dogecoin and saw the price absolutely rally massively up. Now, let's just use an extreme hypothetical case. This will not happen, but I'm just saying if it did. Let's just say Amazon wanted to have their own digital currency and they endorsed Shiba Inu. Now that would be a huge marketplace for people that have to spend their tokens. And anytime there's a real world case, actually spend your cryptocurrency, it's going to see more influx of people wanting to buy, want to get on the bandwagon, and then push pricing up. So with all those factors, those four big things, if they all aligned and were to happen, I can definitely see Shiba Inu doing another 10x in the sort of not distant future. Now, if we see that sort of growth, it's really going to be a market cap of $350, $400 billion. Now, personally, that's going to put it in sort of number 3 spot, just behind Ethereum and Bitcoin. Do I personally see the actual market cap of this coin being that high? Not at the moment, but the crypto space is just going wild. It's going crazy. We're seeing certain coins just go skyrocketing up for no apparent reason. And there's definitely the potential and possibility for Shiba Inu to do that. And again, long term, who knows, it might hit a penny, but there's going to be a significant number of conditions that have to be met, potentially in the crypto market being significantly bigger it is now. We are seeing it growing year on year, and obviously as it grows, all of the coins go market cap, and therefore the price starts to go up. If you look back 4 or 5 years ago, did anyone envisage Bitcoin getting up to the $65,000 mark, or potentially going to up to $100,000 soon? Now, there are probably people say, yes, we did. We all wanted to speculate, and we all thought it was going to go up massively. But the reality is, if you look back, let's say 5, 6 years ago, nobody would have believed that a virtual currency or digital currency isn't actually valid anywhere, would be worth so much money per coin. And that's why I think that the hype around Shiba Inu is quite valid. And I really do think that there are going to be some huge returns over the next 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, maybe even 5 years if you can wait out that long. But definitely it's a coin that's in for the long term. And definitely for me personally, I'm going to start buying those dips and do some long-term investing on it. So I hope you enjoyed my thoughts on what Shiba Inu token is all about and whether it might go up. But again, as I said before, do your own research, your own investigations, whether you want to invest your own cash into this cryptocurrency. See you again soon. Cheers.